Lila Shines, more like Lolo dwindles. Got him. Oh, I didn't
I
even
was
see
already
you.
ready.
Oh, you didn't. I didn't even see you dabbing. I was looking at the floor, but fine. I guess
You
I'll.
know what?
I don't know if it's much space there,
Oh
but
yeah, we got
yeah,
this way, and then now we're just
yeah. There we
pseudo
go.
like uh what is it? Posing like we're from Dragon Ball, you know?
Oh, yep, yeah. Basically, like a mid fusion pose, dance or
Yeah.
whatever. That's kind of cool.
Fusion! Ha!
That's true. Oh man, like if because I know how the fusion dance works in the sense that it has to be like perfect, like the dance
Yeah.
has to be correct, and you fuse right. So
Yeah,
if you get
otherwise you
if you
get a
if
really bad combination.
yeah, or if you slip a finger, you either get really bloated or you get really skinny, and it's kind of it's that's that and you're stuck like that for like 30 minutes. So like. Damn, dude! If this was real life, I don't think I'm flexible enough to pull that off yet. But
It's
that's
like
the
it's like do you
goal.
want to be really thick or do you want to be a skinny legend, you know? Like
Or do you want to find the sweet spot by being actually perfect? I don't know.
yeah, right?
I don't know. That has like so many implications. But
Yeah, Jabba the Hutt, or do you want to be Corypheus from Dragon Age? Like either
oh,
way.
speaking of Jabba the Hutt, I hear I think it might have been the animated show. I hear that the Rota the Huttlet, son, is finally all grown up. That's actually really sweet.
No cap? That's crazy.
Yeah, no cap. I uh I remember Rota the Huttlet from like that shitty ass Clone Wars movie, but I'm glad they're still using him.
Don't remind me. Oh man.
Ah!
Hmm. Hmm?
Welcome to another episode of OverVoice Season 4. Today I'm joined by the amazing Lila Shines. Lila, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi everyone. As I've been introduced as, I am Lila Shines. I've been a voice actor for about five something years now with nine
Nice.
plus musical theater experiments or experience, theater.
Yeah, theater. But yeah, thanks for coming on today. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this because I think it's like 9 p.m. in your time right now.
Yes, but I'm just honored to be considered. I mean, look, I'm in a voice call with Vic.
Oh, dude, come on! I'm just the guy, dude. I don't
You're
know,
the
man.
guy. You're the guy.
No, I'm not. Not yet.
Whenever
A lot
whenever
of.
I think of like New Zealand voice actors, I'm just like, yo, Vic.
Oh no, I appreciate that. There's not a lot of us to begin with. I mean, there's some.
No,
There's a
that's how
couple.
I hear.
I think there's more now, but if you were to name like the ones that I'm relatively close with, I could probably name you like three, probably. Yeah,
With my limited knowledge, you paved the way.
no, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the
Of
kind words.
course.
Whereabouts in America are you based from again? Are you? I'm trying to remember.
I'm on the East Coast.
The East Coast. That does not narrow it down. I don't know the United
No,
States
it's okay.
too much.
Unfortunately, I live in Florida.
Oh,
So
Florida. Okay.
I'm so off of the voice map. It's crazy because everyone when they're
Mm,
doing voiceover, they're either in California or Texas or New York.
mm.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
That's not true. I hear you guys got a lot of fucking alligators over there.
I am the alligator actually.
Oh, so you've been so okay? So you've been the one eating the dogs over there. I hear that happens
No, not the
sometimes.
dogs.
I hear I hear alligators sometimes eat little dogs sometimes in Florida. So
I mean, the alligator problem isn't as prevalent as a lot of people like to make it. Like, yeah, if there's flooding going on, like a flash flood or a lot of rain, like, sure, you might see one on the sidewalk or on the like in the middle of the road. But like, they literally don't mess with people unless you're messing with them.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's fair.
they're just little guys. Now, crocodiles are a whole other like level. Those are the ones. It's like the difference between honeybees and wasps. Like
Yeah.
that's the best way I
Oh,
can go
okay. So
ahead and give that
crocodiles are a little bit
gauge.
more aggressive. They'll actively
Yeah,
seek out
yeah, I think
violence.
I think the more prevalent like threat that we have here in Florida, one, fire ants.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys
Fire
suck.
ants. Okay.
Mosquitoes
Mm-hmm.
and other people, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Florida men, for sure.
There's too many for you don't even have to
This
be Florida from Florida man. Once you enter Florida and you do something stupid, you're Florida man.
Oh, okay, okay. That doesn't. Okay, so it looks like the level of entry is very accessible, which I can appreciate. We
Very
love that. We
low.
love accessibility.
Entry level chaos, we love it.
Yeah, exactly. I think you mentioned before honeybees and wasps. I think the reason why bees are not as aggressive as wasps is because when bees sting you, they die. So like wasps don't have that nerf, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
no, they can just keep going.
yeah.
And don't even get me started on yellow jackets.
What are yellow
Those suck.
jackets?
They're
Are they
more,
like hornets?
yes, kind of, but like they're the worst. They'll like go after you, hide in your clothes, wait for a minute, and then they'll start attacking you.
Oh,
And
no,
I'm
I hate
speaking
that.
from personal experience. I had one that like crawled up the sleeve of my shirt and I didn't even know it was there. I was just chilling and all of a sudden, boom, and I'm like, all right, diva down.
Oh,
Like
did it like sting you?
yeah, I did. Good thing I'm not allergic. I'm only allergic to
Oh, okay.
kiwis. But
Oh, like kiwi fruit?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
it makes my mouth all tingly and I'm just like
Not fair enough. I was gonna say like if you were allergic like the bird kiwi, I think you'd be fine.
that would
They're
be
very.
interesting. I don't know how I'd find that out.
I don't know. I guess when you visit New Zealand at some point, I don't know. I mean, kiwis are relatively endangered. I would. I think they're almost extinct right now. So we're just preserving them as much as
Oh
we
my
can.
goodness. I
No,
love kiwis though. Like they're so cute.
yeah, I love them, but they're so useless. They're useless birds because like their
Same.
their little wings are very small. They are very tiny birds to begin with, and in terms of like fending off themselves, they don't really have much to begin with either. So like they've got
I
nerfs.
relate. I relate so
They're
much.
basically like they're like ostriches, but like they got shrunk and they got nothing. Like
Oh no.
no neck, no wingspan, short little legs, big beak though, and but that's why they mainly live underground, which a lot of people may or may not
They
know.
live underground?
Yeah, they dig little burrows. They're kind of like rabbits. They dig burrows and live underground because of how small
How
they
did
are.
they get cuter? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, they kind of have to. They're also because
Little
like they're
guys.
also nocturnal as well, so that explains why they live underground. They only come up for like finding food and I guess oxygen and other stuff that birds need. But yeah, that's the little lore of the kiwis. We were actually we were originally we were our New Zealand flag, right? It's right now it's similar to Australia's flag and honestly any other flag with a Union Jack on it because it's Commonwealth.
Mm-hmm.
But we
Right.
a couple years ago, I want to say like 2016. Um, we were petitioning to get our flag changed, and there were like and we got to vote on it, and there were like so many different options, and one of the most popular options, and I'm really disappointed it didn't win. It was basically like this. It like you could tell this was made on like MS Paint or something. Um, but it was like a really crappily drawn like kiwi shooting green laser
Oh,
beams out of its eyes, and like
but
that
that
would
would
have
have been so cool.
like that was almost our official flag. Like I will be so I'm still so mad that wasn't we didn't end up going with that because I think after people realized, well, at least the government realized that that was gonna be our flag. They were like, you know what? Let's scrap this idea. So they spent millions of dollars just to get overshot by like an MS Paint kiwi shooting green laser beams out of its eyes. So
It should have just been a kiwi with like a six pack like photoshopped onto it and its beak open. Like
oh, that would have been like a I don't know. That would have been kind of crazy because it's got a very small head but big beak. So like it would be
little
interesting.
guy.
But anyway, I digress. I digress. Lila, what got you into voiceover and how has your journey been so far? You said you have been at it for 5 years, 5 6 years. Is that
Yeah,
right?
something about that. Well, I started off with like a career in theater. Um, I did lots of it throughout my like primary, elementary school times and post with high school and college, university. Uh, but then came the age old story of COVID hitting,
Mm.
and everything was shut down. We couldn't put on productions. Nothing of the sort was open to do so. And so I went back to like my roots of just playing video games, what got me into acting to begin with. Uh, like performances like David Hayter and of course
Mm-hmm.
Maylee Flanagan and things like that, like between anime and video games. And I found a love for it again, and I was like, "Whoa, is there a way I can do that?" And so I looked into it and I started messing around with stuff. I started off with like one of those USB Blue Yeti microphones
Oh
that
yeah, the
I
classic.
picked up from yeah, I got it from like Best Buy. And apparently that is like everyone's go-to when they first start out. It's like the starter
Yeah.
pack of becoming a voice actor. You bought a Blue Yeti.
Yeah,
Um
put a Blue Yeti. That's what I started off with, and then I
and
realized it wasn't so great. Then I moved to the AZ 2020, which is miles better.
yeah. Yeah, I did all that, and then like I was just kind of looking around for projects to do, and there was one project that caught my eye that was unconventionally found. And I bet a lot of people, I know a lot of people have watched it because then after they've watched it, and I was like, oh yeah, that was me. They were like, what? This is has like millions of views. How are you not famous? Because I'm a small little guy. But there was this animation made by Layson Clay,
Hmm.
who was doing a gender bent version of Naruto,
Mm.
and the video blew up. But I recorded the voiceover for that and did the laugh for the female Naruto named Narita.
Narita.
And yeah,
Okay.
it was beautifully animated by one person, like
Nice.
crazy. And like I just shot them a message. I was like, "Hey, I like your art. Do you need a voice actor for that? Because Naruto like is my whole life and I'm here for it." And according to them, a lot of people have pitched their voices and he didn't like most of them, but the second he heard my takes, he was like, "That's it. That's my Naruto." And I was like crying for real because as you see right here, I still have my ninja headband. It's right here.
I mean, even like the cadence, like it definitely rings true for like I don't know what Naruto would like sound like. So like I think you've got it. So don't. That's really good.
I take that with so much pride because like again, things like Naruto, like it really changed my life. I was one of those really awkward kids when I was like in primary, like elementary level. I
Hmm.
didn't really talk a lot and I didn't really like the people that were around me and I was very kind of alone.
No, I
And
feel that.
then
I was the same, except I think I liked everybody, but I didn't talk to anybody. I was really shy.
yeah, and then I finally made a really good friend and we were friends for a very long time and then they unfortunately passed away when we
Oh,
were
sorry about
13.
that.
That's all right. I miss him dearly, but if it wasn't for him, that I wouldn't have gotten into all the stuff that I did.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
Getting
awesome.
into Naruto like made me like feel better, and like after I got into Naruto, I met so many people who were into the same things, and it just from there just took off of just socializing.
Yeah. Oh man, it was. I still remember. I want to say this. I want to say this is like pre Demon Slayer because I think post Demon Slayer, and that's when like the whole shift of anime happened. It was actually cool to like anime and stuff like that. Um,
And
that's
Naruto
what.
walked for y'all can Naruto run. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, really, seriously, I see like all these videos of I see like I've seen like some videos of like people being like paying their respects to all the millennials and early Gen Zers who got bullied in school for liking anime, you
That's
know.
it. I'm putting it on because I have to put on my badge of honor.
Yeah, believe it.
That the bio.
Date bayo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
I look ridiculous. I actually used to wear this to school, but I didn't wear it like that. I wore it like Sakura, so I was like out of the way with it. And
oh,
like
that's cool. Hell yeah.
I got asked about it a lot, and I was just like, yeah, it's a headband. Chill
I
out.
think I still have my like Akatsuki like outfit somewhere.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Yeah, dude, it was. I haven't seen Naruto in a while. I don't think I haven't even started Boruto. I just kind of forgot about it to be honest. But I just hear like all the main characters in Boruto from Naruto just getting nerfed like crazy. Um,
Oh, yeah. I mean, Boruto has its place. Like, I know a lot of people don't like it, who watch the original series or who grew up with the original series. And I was like off and on watching Naruto all throughout like my life. Like when I was 4 years old, I distinctly remember seeing it on the TV and just being like, whoa, that's kind of cool.
yeah,
Dropped off for X amount of years and then turning 13 and being like, wait, I remember this and
yeah.
rewatching it and whatever. Um, a lot of people are like, oh, he's a spoiled brat. He's doing all this. I'm like, that's the point. He's grown up and is living a completely different life than Naruto
Oh
did.
yeah,
He's going to be a little entitled in certain areas. He's going to be all these things, but it's him learning the original way of the ninja in a world that's surrounded by technology and things that take. It's made so much for the common like Gen Z kids that
Mm.
didn't grow up in the 90s like we did. It's so like it's a social piece, and like people don't understand that.
Oh,
uh,
I didn't grow up in the 90s. I'm very much early Gen Z.
I can't even say that for myself. I was born in 98, so I was late 90s, early
Oh,
2000s.
no, you're like on
So
the you're like early Gen Z actually. Yeah.
I'm in that weird era where we're like, what are we called? I don't care. Can I
What's
just go
millennials? Is
eat
that what
some
you?
food?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. I'm just here.
I mean, what is it? Gen Z is like from what 1997 to like 2012. So like, yeah,
Is it?
you're yeah.
Oh, geez, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's like what, like it's like the first like 25 years. I think that's how they do it. So, which I feel bad for like people of I think our generation who eventually have kids because like they are most likely gonna be like Gen Beta, and that fucking sucks. That
Ooh, to be called a
sucks.
beta is crazy.
Exactly,
Um,
Gen Beta. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
I've
Cannot
already
be.
I've already like seen some weird things come out of like the up and coming generation, mostly because like as the prophecy had been foretold, people are like, oh man, all these people naming their kids after anime characters. I kid you not. I'm a teacher, like for my day job. I
Yeah.
teach all the way from like preschool all the way up until 13 years old. There is a kid in my class right now named Jiraiya, and I have to sit there and just like,
Aw, that's sick. That's awesome.
yeah, no,
Is
he's
is
the
it
cutest thing.
is it spelled the same way or is it like spelled
Yep.
differently? Oh, it's
Nope,
spelled the same
it's
way.
spelled the exact same. And no one really like second like guesses him either with it because like I understand like the meme is like little white kids running around with like the like Asian styled names. He's a mixed kid, so
Oh,
everyone's like,
okay,
yeah, that's
gotcha.
just his name. So no one like
That's a
bats an eye
badass
when
name.
he's like,
I
no,
uh
it is.
I wonder if he knows about Jiraiya from
He
Naruto.
does.
He
He
does?
watches it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like I don't know if you should be looking up to Jiraiya there as like an
Yeah,
adult
no, he
figure
watches
most of
it,
the
and he has a
time.
dog. He has a dog named Gamabunta too. So
Oh,
like
nice.
his whole family is just in it, and I'm like, that
That's
is so
awesome.
cool.
It's also a really nice name. Like it just rolls off the tongue really well. I rather that than like
Mhm.
Destiny or Hope or something. I don't
Yeah, right.
know. I
Or
don't know.
damn, Lila. What the kind of name is that?
No,
Crazy.
Lila's a good name. What are you talking about? That's a good name. It's like I think it's a good name. Like there's like so many names which just like don't sound appealing that much, and I don't think Lila's one of them. You see like names like Gertrude, Mildred,
Ugh.
like those are very
Yeah,
old dated names. But look,
Bonnie.
I actually like Bonnie. Bonnie's a good
No
name.
hate to Five Nights at Freddy's, but like when you meet a person named Bonnie, that's a different like level.
Nah, man, I like Bonnie. That's a cute name. I think Bonnie and Lila are like good names. So like I wouldn't
It
worry
really
about it.
depends on the person because like if you're talking about like a child named Bonnie, cool. But
Hmm.
if you're meeting a very like elderly person named Bonnie, they're usually a little entitled
I guess depends how many. I haven't met any
in my
Bonnies yet.
experience.
I guess when you get older, you can change it from Bonnie to Bonald or some shit. I don't know.
Bonald,
That's what isn't that what Bonnie stands for? Isn't that the short version of Bonnie?
no, you know.
Is
Usually Bonnie is just Bonnie, or sometimes they'll like take it shortened from. I've seen it shortened from
yeah
Beatrice
from
before that
No,
way.
it's shortened from Bonald, obviously.
Help.
It's it's like how it's like how it's like how
You
Dom
know
is
what?
it's like how see here's my logic here. It's like how Dom is short for Dominic, right? So that means Tom is short for
Sometimes.
that means Tom is short for Dominic. That's exactly it, right?
Yeah, and Rat is short for Rathew.
Um, is it?
No,
I've never heard that name before, so
no, it's not a real name. I was.
because I've heard like people say Raph for like Raphael for like the Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. So like it's
Oh no,
not
I was talking about Rat, like RAT.
all like the animal. Oh, okay.
Yes. You know what? In honor of you, my next DNA D&D character is going to be
DNA
named Bonald. That's it.
Donald. Let's go. I like that. I appreciate that. Hope you win the campaign. I haven't played D&D in a while, so it's been a bit. I think D&D is like super long. I played in person like I think just after COVID, but then COVID kind of after COVID and did hit, and then in 2021 we got hit by COVID again, so we kind of had to stop our
Uh-huh.
campaign. But yeah, I found it fun. I tried the online D&D, just it wasn't the same. It's not. I don't like it that much.
My friends and I usually play online mostly because like all of like my really close friends are all scattered across the world.
Mm.
I
Yeah, that's fair.
started playing in person, and then that person that I played it with was my roommate and now
Hmm.
is like my absolute best friend in the entire world. Shout out to
Nice.
Calypso Cake VA. Uh yeah, but then we made friends, and then now we use a party site called the Watch Together to play music in the background while we're in
Oh, cool.
Discord
Nice.
VC, and we'll have Roll 20 up, and it's all theater of the mind, and it's a wonderful process we go through with it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's nice.
currently in mourning though. My character just passed away.
Oh no.
And I got a tattoo for this character. I've had this character for a long time. Love him
Actually,
very
I want
much.
I want to know like what happens when your character passes away. Do you still show up for the games, or you just kind of like watch, or
I make a new character and I
make a
get
new character? Okay.
reintroduced.
That
I actually
okay.
drew art of him recently.
Oh, cool. What's his name?
Wyronth. Love
Wyron.
him.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
That's cool. I didn't know you draw. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I do digital. I do marker art.
Mm-hmm.
This is my new character actually, Harriet. So
Harriet.
she's
Aw.
she's doing her best.
She's doing her best.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So you've been in voiceover for about half a decade now. That's kind of crazy.
Oh God, yeah.
I've, I mean, professionally, I've been in it for half a
Joey, are you
decade.
hearing this? Joey, are you hearing this? Half a decade is crazy.
I mean, to be fair, like me professionally, it's been half a decade too. But I think overall, it's been like 8 years. So we're getting close to like 10 years overall, which is kind of fucking crazy. Uh,
And look at you. You've seen so much success out of it too.
I have no, I have I'm like super like I'm so bad at it because I don't think I'm successful, but I think I'm doing okay. You know what I mean? I think I'm doing all right. So yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
your voice acting goals for real. Every time I see you make an announcement, I'm just like, I'm gonna be there someday, right there with you and Jerron Bacat, and
Oh,
I'm gonna be
nice.
right up there.
Oh, that's cool. You know Jerron as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, I used to do comic dubbing with him, like when we because we both started around the same time, and
Oh,
I've just
right.
watched him and Josh Portillo like shoot up into the like the
Oh,
universe. Like I
nice.
love them both so much.
Yeah, Josh is what Mr. Talking Tom, and I think
Yeah.
what I think I know Jerron's in Fatal Fury and some and probably some
Hmm.
other pretty cool stuff as well. So like
Yeah,
both of
he's
them are.
in My Dear Friend Nokatan too.
Oh, Josh, yeah, yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
they're both so cool. I love them so much.
Hell yeah! I'm sure in a matter of time you'll be seeing the same, if not already. I mean, you already burned that thing with I got 1 million views. That's like nothing to scoff at, you know.
No one knows it's me though. That like I was tagged in it, but like I don't get much traction from it. I'm surprised that it's gotten so like popular.
I mean, it's gender bending stuff. That's always gonna be popular in this modern
Yeah.
day and age, you know. Mainly because like I think it's really cool, cause like um. And I think it's cool, but also different, but also not different because like if you played like the Fatal Fury games, there's whole games where like the male characters and female characters just get gender bent. It's really cool. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I think we're in a time where I mean it could be better, but I think it's definitely a little bit more accepted than what it used to be. So yeah,
True.
I'm just
The way
glad that
fandom
it's
spaces work
flourishing.
is crazy. Like one couple years something is not very acceptable in fandom spaces, and then you turn around and it's suddenly like, yeah, this is the coolest thing ever. Kind of like really early, like 2013-ish, everyone was cross like shipping like characters from Tangled and How to Train Your Dragon and all
Hmm.
of them, Rise of the Guardian, Tangled, whatever. I
Oh
forgot the
my
name of that was
god,
called,
Rise of
because
the
I was in
Guardians,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there was a block of time where they're like, that's not good. We're not doing that. And now we're back into the times of it being okay again because people are on TikTok posting Regina George x Roderick Heffley. And I'm
Oh
over here
my
like,
god,
we're
yeah.
back. We're so back.
Oh man, I've been seeing that so much on my feed.
I'm so happy about it. I'm like, yeah, let's get back to our roots.
I'm so confused. I don't think Regina would give Roger the time of day if like
But
canonically.
that's the best part. That's the best part. You really think about it. Somehow he'd win her over.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
her
Like
character arc.
I know. Just let him sing "Baby" again. That would be great.
Oh
Come
my
on, come
God.
on, Roderick. I know you got this. I'm so glad
I'm
that
not.
I'm so glad because I grew up watching like the Wimpy Kid movies, and Roderick is like
Yeah.
I used to hate Roderick. I'm not gonna lie, I used to hate him. But then like you know what? He's actually he kind of reminds me of me a little bit. Not
He's relatable when you get older.
yeah,
It's like the
weird.
Squidward thing.
It's the Squidward effect. Yeah.
It's the Squidward effect. Like as a kid, you're like, why is he so grumpy? What's going on? When you're older, man, that's me.
No, he lives. If Squidward was a voice actor, he would be so angry because he lives like next to two noisy ass neighbors. So like he would be even
Oh my
more
God.
angry. But
Yeah, you can tell he's got no soundproofing in that little tiki hut of his because you can hear him outside.
but
Fix your
have you
soundproofing, man.
speaking of SpongeBob, have you this is totally like tangent, but have you seen like all like the SpongeBob theories and stuff like that? Have you seen all those like on YouTube by
I've seen
Alex
a
Bale?
lot of them. Like,
Like the ones by Alex Bale specifically, like those ones are really in depth.
I'm intrigued. Enlighten me. I don't know what you're talking about. I might,
There's
but I
there's
also
like
don't.
let's see, there's like 13 theories overall. There's like one. I think he made like one big compilation of them all, so it's easier. But yeah, basically there's like some theories of like like the like Mrs. Puff's like roots, like Mrs. Puff isn't actually Mrs. Puff, and there's like what is the Krabby Patty meat, you know, what happened to Pearl's mom, or uh
True.
what else? The King Neptune and King Poseidon theory, because there's King Neptune and Poseidon. There's multiple of them
Uh-huh.
in the SpongeBob world. They do like how Patchy the Pirate is the Flying Dutchman,
Yeah.
and how Larry the Lobster is Pinhead Larry, and how the Dirty Bubble is Dirty Dan, like that kind of stuff. Like
No, okay, the Larry thing I've been saying for years because I was like, there's got to be something here because my household is literally just me and my husband, and him and I literally like we live and thrive off of just SpongeBob quoting across the house from each other. Like if
mm,
I need his attention, I'm just like ladle ladle ladle, and then he'll just come over and be like, "What's going on?"
that's awesome. But no, definitely check him out. They're like there's something different about them compared to like other SpongeBob theories. It's just I don't know.
Is
There's
he
one
the
of
Matt Pat of SpongeBob?
He's the Matt Pat of SpongeBob theories, which he used to hate, but now he's kind of gone over it. I think, but he's not making more SpongeBob theories, but he's doing other theories like other shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that
Which
sounds
I'm
so
happy for him.
cool.
Yeah, so like that's really good, and they're just really well made. Like a lot of time research goes into all of them, and it's like an universal experience. I love it. Like
That's what fandom really is supposed to be about is when you just really get into like the heart of everything. A lot of people like to police things in like fandom spaces and like
yeah.
let people just be, little
But
guys
it's
about
really
what
cool
they
because
like.
like I haven't like kept up to date with SpongeBob since like season 8, so like it's been a while.
No,
So like when he pulled,
SpongeBob,
so like
it's
so
gotten
when he
real weird.
like 'cause I only know stuff from like the relatively older parts of SpongeBob. So like when he brings up like these theories and he brings it back to like the new stuff. The new
Uh-huh.
stuff has a lot of material that they like to cover. So it's kind of nice to see that SpongeBob still has like some lore elements they keep going. Although the one piece of lore which I don't really like, because I think it might be a little disrespectful, is how they handled Mermaid and Barnacle Boy since the voice actors passed away a long time ago. So instead of acknowledging that they passed away, they just told them that they're in frozen hypersleep. Like the
Oh,
characters,
that's weird.
and it hurts. It's like damn. Like I thought they would get like at least a better send off because
Yeah, no, that's weird. I don't like
but
that.
but truth be told, they don't the Merman and Barnacle Boy just seldom get reference in SpongeBob nowadays because of the the actors passing away, and they're not getting recast, which I think is kind of honorable. It's because like they're not using actors anymore to
But
replace
see,
them.
I think that would have like made like a perfect opportunity to lead into what they were parodying in the first place. Because we only have the one Barnacle Boy. They are obviously like dupes of Batman and Robin. So why
Yeah.
not make another Robin? Bring back Jason Todd.
I always think about like people hating Jason Todd so much because like
I
people
love him.
But
I love him.
people voted, like, people actually
They voted to kill him. I
voted to
know.
kill him, like, kill an actual
Ugh.
child. Like, that's like, how did they, like, the fact they got away with that, and Jason Todd is still, like, very popular nowadays.
I
It's
really don't know.
crazy.
Like I get like a lot of weird opinions thrown at me for like this because like I love Jason Todd and I also love Tim Drake and everyone's like, we don't care about them. I'm like, but why? They are the most interesting Robins to me. Like,
See, I don't think Tim Drake's a great Robin, but he's a great Red Robin.
Joey, are you hearing this? This is my emotional support, Joey Wheeler, and it's for reasons like this, like where someone comes at me in left field and I'm like, Joey, are you listening?
Wait,
Which I have signed by his voice actor, actually.
I was gonna say, like, I think out of all the Robins, I think my least favorite is probably Damien, and people will actually kill me for that. I just don't like him.
I'm not gonna kill you for it. I understand why you might not like him because
but like
he's
I appreciate like his story, that he's different.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate all that. I think it's really good writing for him. I just don't like him. I just don't like him. He's too much of a whiny little shit. I hate him.
Yeah, I mean, depending on which iteration you're looking at / run, he is like
no,
8
all
years
of them
old.
are. All of them are just whiny emo shits, and I hate him. Hate all of them.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a acquired taste, but I love all of the Robins. Like I don't sit there and dislike any of them. They all have their own special place in the narrative of the Batman universe. But like Tim Drake and Jason Todd hold such a special place in my heart.
If you wanted to give my hot take, I think the Robins should have stopped with Jason Todd, but years later they could have brought Damian. I would have been okay with that.
It would have been smart for Batman to stop adopting children.
Yeah, exactly. It's just I don't know. There's a weird...
But like hot take on here also. The most absolute cheated out Robin, Stephanie Brown.
Oh,
she didn't.
Yeah, she just kind of appeared and left, right?
She was fired from being Robin.
She was fired because she
was fired.
Why was she fired? Well, what did she do? Did she kill someone or something? I don't know.
No, she just kind of disobeyed Batman a lot, and so like that's the lore answer.
Okay.
The real answer is misogyny, as usual.
Right.
Fandom was like, a female Robin? Get her out of here.
Yeah, Batman's only allowed to. You know what's funny? Like Batman and Robin shared a bed, like in the original. That's kind of crazy. Like Batman only shares his bed with little boys, but little girls, no, nah, get that shit out. I'm joking.
That was that was crazy.
Yeah, no, it is crazy. Like, why was Batman, a fully grown man, sharing a bed with Robin, an actual child? You know, he, like, bro has a fucking mansion, dude. Give him his own room. Like, why?
I mean, there are certain runs where I'm pretty sure all of the kids, like, got their own rooms.
Yeah, eventually. But it's...
Yeah.
But like, there's always that iconic, you know, Batman panel of him slapping Robin in the face, like that. There's that one.
It's crazy.
Crazy times. I think Batman and Superman are getting up to like being like 100 years old soon.
Something like that, yeah.
And what's the rules? Like, if it's like 100 years or something, then they become like public domain. Is that the rule? Or
I think that's only if the IP hasn't been touched in a while. But since there's new reiterations being made
I think they're safe. I think they're safe. Yeah, they're
yeah,
good.
for sure. They're not gonna get the horror movie Winnie the Pooh action. Which that was bonkers.
I did see the second horror, like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the second one. It's actually better. I
haven't watched either of them because I'm not scared in the way that, oh my god, they look so scary. It's more like, what did you do? What did you do?
The first one is not that great, but the second one is actually a little better because the first one got so much budget they actually made the second one good, and then they're trying to like make like an expanded universe now.
Expanded universe of horror Winnie the Pooh. What's the next one? They're gonna bring in the elephant. The
I don't know. I think it was like they're gonna work with like the public domain Mickey Mouse or something.
Oh no.
So you know, I guess that's the next
crazy.
one. That will be fun because yeah, they're just I love that bad horror movies are making a comeback. I always appreciate it.
Yeah, well, let them make a comeback. Let things just be bad for the sake of being funny.
So, Lila, I wanted to ask, what are your goals for voiceover, like, in the future? You know, because, you know, half a decade is nothing to scoff at, you know? So, like, I'm sure I have faith that the more you continue, the more the more you'll get closer to like achieving what you want to achieve. So, is there anything like in particular you're wanting to I don't know wanting to do? Like, what's your what are your goals, man? Like, I don't know. It's like manifesting, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah, I want to do video games mostly. I feel like they have such a flexible way of being able to have characters really come to life and the breathability of them.
yeah,
The medium itself is such a perfect blend of being completely dramatic, but also being able to flex an emotional like spectrum that anime likes to give. And it also pays a little better than anime, just saying. A lot of things
yeah,
pay better
just a
than
little bit.
anime. But I want to do what the forefathers of voice acting did for me. People like Maylee Flanagan, people like David Hayter, not to be too dramatic, but they literally kind of saved my life. All of my favorite characters like kept me going when I was in that stage because as I said I lost a very close friend and my home life was a little shaky mistakey if I'm going to be honest. So stuff like that leading into these stories, listening to the way the characters like inflicted in their voices, like all of them meant something.
Yeah.
And I want to be someone's favorite character someday that keeps them going too.
Hell yeah. I'm sure the people who watched the Genderbit Naruto had like I'm sure there's gonna be someone who watched it and like felt a certain way because you never really know, right? When things get
Yeah.
traction, you just never know. I remember like getting like my first few like fan interactions, and that was really sweet. Like you just generally never know, and it's crazy. And I'm really glad they were normal people too. So like, I'm not that famous where I got like weird parasocial freaks coming at me
Oh
yet.
God.
But there's pros and cons to it, I guess. Actually no, I think there's more cons to being famous, if anything, because it's more like lack of
Yeah.
privacy, if anything, and stuff like that.
Lack of privacy, being put on a pedestal, and then also your every move is scrutinized up the wazoo.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't exactly want to be like shell shock famous. I just want one person out there someday to like look at a character that I voiced and be like, that's my little guy. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the best way to do it, because like I'd rather just be in something and be like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
like seriously. And
No,
I was
I
gonna
was
say,
actually having a conversation about that with my husband. I was like, if I ever get put into like some big video game that he's getting excited about, I am not telling him. I will keep that NDA. I will record
good,
it over here in my little
good.
bedroom and then
Yeah.
watch him like play the game and be like, oh, this character's kind of cool. I'm like, you know what? I can voice match that and do it like I usually do with things. And then he's
I
like, yeah, you
love
got
that.
that really good. And then wait for him to see the credits.
Nice. No, that's fair. I was gonna say like jump scaring like your friends in games when you don't
Yeah.
when you don't because normally I don't say anything. So like when you do like when your friends do play over there, if they are fans of the game, they get jump scared. I'm like, wait a second, like that's really
Oh,
funny.
my friend Vito did that to me kind of partially. He's the guy that voices that raccoon in that like Indigo Park. I
Oh, cool.
started like yeah, I started like playing a little bit of that and I was like a little weird, and then he was like, "That's me." And I was like, "In a way."
No, that's fair. Oh, but that's cool. I think it's very reasonable. I think it's really reasonable, but also really nice goal. I was gonna say, if both you or I ever get like I don't know blown up to the point where we can live our lives without Twitter, like that's my
Oh
goal
god.
to still
Please.
to like live
Please
without
get
Twitter.
me off this hellscape. Get me off of Twitter,
I
please.
think I've been using it a little bit less nowadays. But I think I still use it because I still need it. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
literally use it the bare minimum and then otherwise I'm just over here.
yeah. I mean, when I move to LA, I'll probably end up using it a little bit less. I'm not gonna lie.
Poggers, you're moving to LA?
Oh yeah, I never stated that publicly, did I? I know. No, I'm in the
We heard
process
it
of.
here, folks. We heard it here and
No,
on
I guess so.
OverVoice.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I've told a couple people already, but yeah, no, I'm in the process of moving to LA. It's a bit I think it's actually going pretty well. I'm just waiting for like all the boring paperwork stuff to be over and done with, and I
Yeah.
can just fly over there and get shit started. So yeah,
I
no,
really
it's
hope that works out for you. If you need anything, I have friends that are in LA and I can help you get some connections
oh no, I
of
appreciate
just
that. Thank
like
you.
finding local food places and like good places to hang out and stuff.
I appreciate
I'll
that.
get their stuff for you.
I appreciate that. I actually visited LA in August a little bit
Yeah,
ago.
I saw those pictures. That's why I was like, oh, didn't you just go there?
Yeah, I was there for like a month. I was there for a while. So I was like mainly around like Burbank, seeing everybody. Really fun. Kind of scoping out the area a little bit. So yeah, no, it's really great. I don't know, it really felt like home to me. You know, if that makes sense, like a home away from home. Because I know
Yeah.
like New Zealand will always be my home, right? But there's unfortunately just not a lot of stuff that I can really do here. You know, I've done everything here. You know, but like I think, but I'm also I gotta acknowledge that I'm kind of a crazy person because New Zealand is very peaceful and my career is very chaotic. So like that peaceful and chaotic mix doesn't really like line up in the sense that like in this industry is very small and you know stuff like that. So if I go to somewhere where it is chaotic and there's work like all the time, you know, that's cool. You know,
Yeah.
so like yeah, no, it's been great. I've been I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I feel like it will. I don't know. It sounds weird. Maybe it'll help me grow up a little bit. That's what I like to think.
No, yeah, get yourself like a change of scenery, a change of pace. Like the only way that you're gonna help yourself grow is if you leave your comfort zone.
Exactly. Because that's what I feel like I'm the most. Because right now I'm back with. Because I lived away from like my family and stuff in university, and I felt like
Uh-huh.
so like better when I came back to living with my parents. Like after I finished, it's only been like a year and a bit since since I've been living with them. And while it's great, you know, I can feel myself being a little too comfortable sometimes, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, and like I like being with family, and I think my family's awesome. I think my family's great, but you know, if I stay in that comfort, you know, for too long, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit more inept at things. You know, it's
You
like that.
gotta expand.
Exactly, you gotta fuck around and find out. But the opposite is like
True.
if you don't fuck around, you'll never find out. You know, so it's
Yeah,
like the
there's a
opposite.
fine line between being too complacent and girl bossing yourself into the sun. There's a
Yeah,
small margin of like where you can be in where you can like grow.
yeah. So and like I'm excited to be there. Like America's like when I went to LA, like that was like my first taste of like America, and like I think America's great. I think it's amazing. It's a great place. Um, but it's just so big, so lively, so fun. It's I don't know. I like it. Like LA especially was it felt like home. Everyone was so open and so kind. I can just hang out all the time because like I never really had that experience growing up where I could just go to like a friend's house and be like, hey, what's up? Could I? I'm gonna go to your
Mhm.
house now. You know, it's very a little bit more formal than that. But no, they're like,
Yeah,
if I can
I
just hang,
understand
I can
that.
just hang out with them whenever, almost whenever I want, and it's amazing. I love that community. I love the community there, and I'm so excited to be back for keeps. It's gonna be great. Obviously, it's not gonna be easy for sure, but yeah, I think it'll be really fun. But enough about me. Enough about me. Are you gonna because you said you were staying with your husband. Are you gonna end up staying in Florida for the majority, or are you gonna end up moving somewhere in the future, maybe?
I don't want to stay in Florida forever because I definitely didn't choose to come here. We
Fair
moved
enough.
here when I was kind of young-ish, like because I was born on the West Coast. I
Hmm.
was born in Idaho, so like which totally off the wall state just out there. And then we moved here and then we moved to Missouri in the middle of the
Ooh.
country and then we moved back. So it's a wild ride being
Oh,
Lila,
okay.
let me
So
tell you
you've
that.
been moving all over the place.
I have moved a total of 23 times in my 27 years of existence.
Dang, that's amazing. I've only ever moved like once, like once or twice. Once to where I was staying
Yeah.
at uni and getting back. but now I'm gonna be moving like across a fucking country, so that's gonna be even more
You're
fun.
moving across the world, my guy.
Yeah.
That's a little more than just across the country.
Honestly, I'm very much a minimalist in terms of like how much I pack and how much I use. To be honest, the only thing that's gonna be a bit of trouble is moving like this. I think it might take a little while, but I think my brother's
a
gonna be using
little.
he's gonna be using it for his music while I'm gone. So at least
Oh, that's so
at least,
awesome.
yeah, at least there'll be some use. But obviously, there's like I still have like everything I need to like make like my makeshift
Yeah.
booth, like where things were at the beginning of my career. So like I think it'll be kind of fun. The only thing that's not gonna be fun is the noise, because like this really helps out block out the noise from like the outside
Oh yeah.
world. And like I'm gonna and like I remember like just going to a booth, like waiting for like the police cars to finish doing, my brother finishing showering and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that, but I don't think it'll matter too much. I think as long as everything's like soundproof and all good, and if not, I can just use like a friend's booth or something. But
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. But
No.
anyways, I digress. Sorry, I got a
No,
little
it's
excited
okay.
there. Sorry, my bad. I got a little excited there. But yeah, dude,
I'm excited for you.
thank you. I'm excited for you. I got to visit Florida at some point. I've always wanted to go.
Dude, so segueing on that, because what you were talking about with I never had friends that I can just go over their house, be like, yeah, I'm coming over. That was the same with me. And
Mhm.
so when I like finally like got my own house and stuff with my husband,
Mhm.
I've done that now where I'm just like, yeah, come over. But I've taken it to such an extreme where like I have friends that are like across the country that are like, hey yo Lila, I've always wanted to hang out with you, and I'm like, put your money where your mouth is, I'll let you stay with me for a week. And I've had some of my very close VA friends do that. I've had my friend Maya, who lives all the way up in Detroit. They came down for a week and stayed with me. Josh Jargon, who lives in England,
Oh, you came over to
he
visit? That's cool.
yeah, he said bet, and he came on a plane. We picked him up. I took him around too. I was like, okay, here's a Waffle House here at
Oh,
3 a.m. I took him
oh,
to a Waffle House at 3
oh,
a.m.
oh.
I
That's
I
perfect.
got him.
I'll
I
be
got him
there.
to try Wendy's for the first time. I got him
He's never had. There's
Wendy's.
no
He
Wendy's in the
never.
UK.
They do, but they're so spread apart. And I'm not gonna
Oh,
dox his location, but like where he lives is like there's
yeah.
none. And so I'm
Interesting.
like, there's a Wendy's literally around the corner. Let's go. And
Oh man, you had me at Waffle House, because I was looking for a Waffle House in LA, and there's no Waffle Houses in LA. The closest one would actually be in Arizona.
I
So
have a spare bedroom. Come on, Vic.
all right, I'll keep it in the cards, because like there's definitely people.
Yeah.
I definitely want to visit. I've only ever been to LA, like in America. That's like the only place in America I've actually been to. But like I would
Uh-huh.
love to visit, like Florida, San Francisco, New York at some point. That would be fun. Um, yeah, like those kind of places. Texas, even.
And where I live in Florida, it's kind of quiet. It's a smaller town, so it's not like bustling, but we're still pretty close to it's not too far to drive to Disney. We can go to the free Disney spots and stuff like that. The
Oh, that's
free
right.
Universal spots.
That's right. Disneyland is in Florida.
Yeah,
It's a big old one, right? And
yeah, they have the free places like City Walk for Universal, where you can just walk in and like they have like it's like an outlet mall full of like
oh,
Universal stuff, and
that'd
then
be great. Cause
Disney
like
Springs too. Like
I went to the Universal in LA, and that was so much fun. I had Megatron roast me just like the videos,
uh
and it was great. Freaking
how did
loved it.
that go?
It was awesome. I went with a friend, and both her and I had a lovely time. It was great. I think we got there at like 10 a.m. and we left at like 5. We were
Uh-huh.
there for a while. Like I didn't realize how much of the lines like take up most of the time. Like they're crazy
Yeah.
long. If I was there by myself, it would have been a long day. But thankfully, I had someone to talk to, so like that was amazing. Yeah.
Ironically, even though I live here, I've never been to Universal like Park before, and I've never
Oh.
been to a Disney park before either. I've
Mm.
been to Epcot a couple times. One was a first grade field trip, which I don't think counts because I barely remember it. And then
Yeah.
only other time that I've ever been to Epcot was actually when I was performing there for stage
Oh.
choir.
Okay.
I did the candlelight processionals a lot. So like,
Nice.
which is like the holiday like Christmassy kind of choir singing.
Yeah.
I did that
The
for a little while.
the place I really want to visit, because I know it's close to LA, the one I really want to visit the most, I want to go to Six Flags. I really want to go to Six Flags.
They have those Midwest. I've been to a Six Flags once when I
Like,
lived in
I hear
Missouri.
they're freaking amazing and incredible. Like, that's like an American
They're kind
staple,
of cool.
right? And like, I
They're
hear
kind of cool.
I've seen like the ads for like the old Six Flags. I don't know if it's still the same. If it's like still the same. Yeah, if it's yeah, is it still the same like freaking old guy like
Yeah.
dancing to, like the Venga
Yeah.
Boys? Is it
And
still?
like they literally like blast that in the park.
Oh, that's amazing. That's perfect. Oh god, yes, I'm excited. Um,
When Josh came to visit, I took him to a state fair that was local, and he was like,
oh,
"What is this?"
I thought he lived in Florida. I'm guessing he came like over to visit.
No, Josh Jargon lives all the way in
Oh, sorry,
England. I
I'm thinking of Portillo. Sorry, my bad.
Now Portillo, he did live here. I think he moved to Texas, but I loved when Portillo actually he went to a con near me, and I
Hmm.
got to actually meet him face to face, and
Nice.
the hugs that were exchanged and the tears
Mm.
that were shed. I love him so
Yeah, I
much.
think he's in Japan right now, I believe.
Lucky guy. I've always wanted to travel. It's
Me,
just never been in the cards.
while I'm close to NZ, I would love to visit While I'm in NZ, I would love to visit Japan because it's very close by to me. Um,
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's like if I went to Japan while in LA, it's like a 12-hour trip. So like,
something like that. Yeah.
I would love to visit Japan though, like at least once. That's like the dream like spot. And I would love to go back to Dubai again. Dubai was really lovely. Uh,
Really? What's
yeah,
Dubai like?
Dubai is exactly what you think it is. Very picturesque, very rich city. Lots of cool things to do. There's actually, and because like it's so hot in Dubai, right? And they have an indoor theme park. And it's like really big, but it's really cold, but like in a good way. It's because like all the air conditioning, so like
Yeah.
it balances out like how hot everything is outside. Because what you'll
Hmm.
notice in like in the Asian and Southeast Asian countries, and Middle Eastern countries as well, because it's so hot outside, like the malls and every like indoor place will always be like AC'd. Like it'll be
Yeah.
so nice and cool. So like it's just stuff like that, you know, and it's really nice. And yeah, dude, it's gonna be great. I would also love to go back to Singapore as well. Like Singapore's a great place to visit. It's also very close by to where I live, because like it's like a few hours away, and it's always nice. But yeah, but obviously, you know, I don't have much time to travel too much. I'm already going back to Australia in like the end of the year with my family for New Year's, but I'll be there for like a week, I think. But if I have time and if and if I have enough savings, I would love to visit somewhere close to NZ one more time before I head off.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that would be fun. But anyways, Lila,
I'm
my
manifesting that for you.
no, I appreciate that. I'm manifesting that we meet up at some point in Florida. That'd be great. You
Yeah.
gotta take me around all the gators. I gotta see them.
Oh, I will. I promise.
Now, please do. Oh, that'd be awesome.
As long
Um,
as they're not the meth gators in Tampa.
what was it? What was it like? It was like cocaine bear and meth crocodile or something. That's like,
Someone like flushed a bunch of like meth down the toilet, and there was like sewer systems, and the gators got into it, and it was a whole
ah,
thing. And I was like,
oh, that's a
what?
death battle idea. We got cocaine bear versus the meth gator. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
right?
That's a
Oh
good
God.
that's a good idea. I think they made a movie about meth gator. So like, you know, cocaine bear, meth gator, like that's perfect. But yeah,
I'm scared.
but yeah, my Lila, my final question to you is, being in it for like half a decade is no easy feat. You still got a great attitude. You still keep going. Still very happy. So I wanted to ask like what genuinely keeps you going in this field.
Honestly, it's just being able to be part of like other people's like heart projects. I love finding those little spots of like indie projects that people are like, I've literally dedicated my whole life to this thing. This is my favorite thing. And like watching it come to life, it's far and few in between, as we've seen, auditioning for things that don't really get off the ground. But I love seeing people's like passions and creativity, and being able to be on projects with either people that I've like taken classes with, or like been in other projects and with is always so fun, because it just turns into the Spider-Man meme, and we're like, hey, it's you.
Yeah.
I think my favorite instance of that is very recently,
Hmm.
about a couple months ago. I did a Bang Zoom audition, actually. I
Oh,
got myself
in Tampa, right?
yeah, and
How was that?
someone that I'm Oh, it was so fun. Like that was such an enlightening experience. But the one person I was on there, I was like, wow, you know what? His voice sounds familiar, but like I love his voice acting. Who is this guy? And then we started talking and I was like, yo, I loved your performance. That was great. And then we went to go exchange socials. We were already following each other, and I was like, Noah Burcham, that's you. It was so funny because he was like, "Oh, I thought I knew a Lila that lived in Florida. Weird, it was the same time."
That's awesome.
Oh, and that was like we sat next to each other and everything, and we were like, "Oh man."
Yeah, Bangton's been doing a lot of the open audition stuff nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it was fun. I've never done the open audition before. I've worked with them, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never done the open audition before. So
Yeah,
like,
no, it was kind of terrifying, not gonna lie, because usually, the benefits of being a voice actor is usually we're not being stared at while it happens. But luckily, I
oh
had
yeah.
musical theater experience, so I was like, people watching me make a fool of myself is just my day job since I take care of children.
Ah,
So,
nice. What I do
so
is I take off my glasses so I don't have to see like the periphery, because like I'm short sighted, so I can see very close up well, so I can see the script. But if I take my glasses off, I can block out the crowd, and I don't have to
no,
think
I
about
feel
it.
that.
It's like that.
I
Um,
do
but
feel that.
but that's really fun. It looks like a lot of fun. I would love to see. I would love if it ever happens like near me. I would love to go. I don't know if I would participate, but I would love
Hmm.
to go see it. I'd love to like see
No,
how.
it is so exciting, and like it's really just the connections you get to make, the people you get to do, like stuff
Yeah,
like that, going to these auditions, attending the classes. Sure, it's money, it's time, it's effort, it's blood, sweat, and tears, but at the end of the day, it's also just a lot of heart. I love things that just require passion.
yeah, and it's
And
like it's at a convention, right? They're usually at
yeah,
conventions.
yeah, they hold them at conventions and stuff. So I unfortunately wasn't cosplaying for that one because I usually do cosplay.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, this is the remnants of like an old cosplay actually.
Oh, which
Um,
character were you cosplaying?
well, originally like I was trying to do like different colored versions of Ramona Flowers. So like I
Ah,
did like
yes, yes.
I did the bright pink already, and then I went blue. But I also dye my hair blue because I love Dobby. So I was
Ah,
like, my
from My
hair will
Hero.
be his flames. Yes. Uh
Did you Oh man, like the whole Dobby and Todoroki stuff. It's like the most interesting part of My Hero. Absolutely.
I think I'm really upset. Like, okay, so I'm a manga reader. I
Yeah.
I was a
Oh,
manga first. I read the manga when it first came out when I was the same age as the characters in 2014.
yeah.
Okay, I've been here since day one, and I think it is so like interesting on how dirty they really did Toya in all of this. Like
Yeah.
he had the opportunity to really actually get a redemption arc, and like and they decided to give Endeavor the piss poor one that he was given, and I just cannot stand Endeavor. I really cannot.
Yeah. No, that's fair. It's because I
If I
remember.
was left in the room with Endeavor, only one of us is getting out alive, and it's me.
Oh, well, you would kill Endeavor.
Absolutely.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on. It's been an absolute
Thank you for
pleasure.
having me. I'm honored to be here.
Of course, it's always lovely speaking to you, and of course, we can talk more off camera and stuff about MHA
Yeah.
or whatever, you know. But yeah, Lila, where can people find you on social media and stuff? I'll put your website down below. Um, and otherwise, yeah, drop the links.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, all of them under Lila Shines VA variants, all in my link tree. Also, uh, I'm just around. Drop me a message. I don't care. I like making new friends.
Hell yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.